there's 2 more.
There's 3 of them over there. He's like, I'm ready to play. Another show's starting.
I think those are puppies. They are.
They love him. Aww, he's
Got
like
him tied up.
yeah, because I'm sure they'll all run around. Yay, we get a baby. Good.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Everyone enjoying the trip so far?
Yes.
Claire, come on. So welcome to Kennay Sheep Dogs, guys. As I say, hope you're enjoying the weather so far, and it stays dry for you as you're travelling around in the Ring of Kerry today. But hopefully here, when you finish watching us working the dogs, you'll appreciate why these Border Collies are regarded as some of the best herding dogs in the world. I quite simply think they're one of the most important dogs in the farm, or animals on the farm. My name is Thomas O'Sullivan, by the way. I didn't introduce myself. So this is Clare, born in County Clare on the west coast of Ireland, and all Clare, so very original naming system. The 2 guys over there, Jingo on the left. Jingo's a male, he's almost 3, and Tess is on the right. Tess is 8, Queen of the Kennels we call Tess, so we'll elaborate on that later. I'll keep you in suspense for a small while. But Tess is a very special dog in our farm. So is Clare, to be fair, and Jingo. They're all helpful, but Clare's going to run up and gather these sheep up the field here on the right side. You can all see these red coloured sheep up on the right. There's 6 of them there. We can be working up to 200-300 sheep at a time at home on the farm back near Killarney, but we just have the small number of sheep to demonstrate. So what you'll notice is when we're out in the mountains gathering sheep, that's where the dog really excels, really shows its skill. We wouldn't be able to gather those sheep off the mountains without them. As the dog runs up around the hill, the sheep probably might see it coming, and then they'll flock together. And every move the dog makes around that flock has the opposite effect. So if I can control the dog, then I can control where the flock are going. So I have commands to control the dog. Left is come by, or clockwise. Right is away, or anti-clockwise. Okay. Stop, I say lie down or stand. Get closer to the sheep, I say walk on. Brilliant verbal whistles are very helpful. But what happens when they're out in the mountains and the dog is a long, long way away from us? He or she won't hear us, but they'll hear this massive whistle. Okay? We have different tones for the movements I was talking about that will keep us in contact with the dog up to a mile away. So, hit the left, it's working. Okay. It's to the right. Stop. Get closer to the sheep. Okay. Turn already, and he's always jealous that it's not his turn. But anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to send Claire up here, up to the left probably. She'll run all the way up around the left boundary and land above the sheep and bring them down towards us, right down here by the fence. You can take photos, you can record, you're more than welcome. Topics of conversation as we go along will be how long it takes to train our dogs, the breed of sheep we have, the colours of the sheep, separating the sheep as well. We'll show you how we do that with the dogs, and I'm sure you might have some questions as we go along, and we'll try and answer them towards the end, if that's alright. Okay, so we'll get going. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Lie down. Look. Lie down. Lie down. down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie. Lie down. Lie. Lie. Fully trained, but lie down only lasts a few seconds. Lie down. Wait. Lie down. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Yep. Lie down. Lie down.
Stare off.
Lie down. Lie down. So she's herding down the sheep nice and calmly there. You'll notice.
Ooh.
Lie down. Lie down. Trying to get that guy to learn to sit down. He's young and he's enthusiastic. He's never happy. Never happy. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Wait. Lie down. Wait. Lie down. Come by. So you can see every move the dog is making and the effect it has on the sheep. If the dog is moving very quickly, then the sheep is moving quickly. So we're trying to slow them down and walk them around the field nice and calm. Come by. Any ideas, guys, why does Claire have so much control over the sheep? Slightly apprehensive, yeah. Sheep are slightly apprehensive of both me and the dog. Look, when I get close to them, they're moving away. Wait. Lie down. Lie down. Come by. Have all you guys got dogs at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. All probably pets, no walk dogs. No. But whether they're pets or walk dogs or guard dogs or whatever they are, every dog we have in the world, whether it's the smallest, the largest, they're all related to the wolf. So there's an ancestral connection back to the wolf. Now watch the way she's walking. See the way she's walking towards them, her eyes, her focus. You can see the relationship back thousands of years back to the wolf, can't you? Lie down. But we're controlling her in such a way that she's respecting our sheep. If they were worried and there was a predator like a wolf sitting down beside them, they wouldn't be there first of all, they'd be gone. They'd be running away from her and they'd be jumping over the fence trying to get away, they'd be very worried. So the fact that they're so relaxed is a testament to the training of the border collie. Lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie, stand clear, lie, clear. Lie down. See, when I move clear to the right, the way the sheep start turning to the left.
What's the spider?
Oh no, that's Joshua's gun. He said, "Oh no, this is a mom orgasm." Same one for sure.
It's so cool.
Lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie down. Wait. Lie down, lie down. Steady. Lie down. Wait. Lie down. Lie down. I'll try and keep the sheep up here, guys, if anybody'd like to take some photos. Lie down. Wait. Lie down. Can't get the sheep to smile. Okay, but try and get them to stay still, that's the main thing. Lie down, wait.
Hates her.
Lie down.
They were just shaved, huh?
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Just put Claire on the lead for a second. I don't know if I set it up to start or not, but lie down only lasts about 2 seconds, so I'm constantly saying lie down to her. She's a very fast, active dog. You can see the control she has over them. These sheep we have, they're Scottish blackface sheep. Okay. Lie down. They came to us in about the 1700s from Scotland and Northern England, and they've been here ever since. They're probably the most popular breed of sheep you're going to see on the hills. You might see some white-faced sheep as well as you're travelling around on the hills. They're Cheviots. So Cheviots, the Scottish blackface, probably the most popular. On the Ringy Kerry, there's probably more Scottish blackface. Okay. Why are they so popular on the hills? Because they are a tough breed of sheep. They'll survive on our hills right through the winter time. They'll forage on all different plants. It's just not the grass that they need to eat. Or that they want to eat. They'll nibble on other plants if there's not enough grass growing in the hills, and that can often be the case late autumn, winter and early spring. The mountains are looking very brown. They're green looking at the moment, which is a sign there's a lot of plants growing up there. But they'll survive up there. Other sheep breeds would die of starvation up there. That's the reason they're so popular. These are all females. The males and the females have these horns on their heads. And they're about 1 year old, so they were baby lambs this time last year. Okay, they're going to meet a male in November, the ram, and a mating season is around November time, and then they'll have their baby lambs next April. Okay, so we love painting our sheep. You've all spotted that, I'm sure. Reds, blues, seen some greens, purples, maybe orange as well. 5 or 6 colours. They're popular in Ireland to be painting our sheep. Any ideas why? Brand identification, yeah, exactly. Very helpful on our mountains, those areas I was talking about. The sheep can be up there for a month at a time with no supervision. We go gather them at various times during the year, and there could be a number of flocks grazing on the mountain. We call that area commonage. So a number of farmers might have a right to put their sheep out in the common areas. We could be talking about hundreds of acres, no boundaries. The colour is very helpful then. So the red on the head is our flock identification. Big problem though, this lady doesn't care what colour they are. If she saw blue, green, purple, whatever it is, it's just the sheep she's looking at, and she'll gather them all in. And I can often get 300 sheep back to my feet instead of 200. And we need to separate them. And that's what we're going to do next now. We're going to show you how we would use the border collie to help us separate them. So they're all looking fairly relaxed there. There's 6 of them. We're going to go back up the field and try and separate them. Lie down, lie down, lie down. Okay. Lie down. We're basically letting some sheep escape, moving the dog around in such a way we let some sheep escape and use the dog to stop some sheep escape. Okay? Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Okay. Lie down. Lie down. See the way she's looking towards these guys now. These ones are still here, so we need to push them up the field a little bit. Here, Claire. Claire.
Their legs are like Dalmatians.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come by, come by, come by, come by, come by, come by, come by. Adeline, come by, come by, Adeline. No. Lie down. Lie down.
This guy.
So you can see the way we're moving the sheep around, and we get to a situation where we have our sheep separated 2 and 4, and she watches the sheep that I'm always walking towards. Okay, so I'm walking towards those 2 sheep, so she knows these are the ones I want to control. So if I get close to them now, then they're apprehensive, but she's watching every move they make. She's making sure they don't get away. See? Lie down. See? See? Lie down. Lie down. See? Lie down. Very helpful at lambing time. So all these sheep are down off the hills, off the mountains at lambing time, and we have to catch some of them if they're unwell, if they need attention. Lie down. And you can see the way she's keeping them close to the fence. If I wanted to catch one, I just try and get close and try and grab one of them. If they were unwell or anything like that, the dog is very helpful at doing that. Come like. Yep.
He's very skinny.
Come like. So we can all agree she's focused on these 2, yeah? Yeah. I'm going to get her to go back and get the 4 now. Okay? So it's a very self-explanatory command. Turn around. And back she goes. Lie down.
Oh, they're
lie,
jumping.
lie down. Lie. They're going to jump the fence. Yeah. Lie down. Lie down. Fence needs to get a bit higher, I think. So we're going to drive the sheep back up the field a little bit, and we'll call her back and have a chat about what she's seeing. Okay? Wait. Lie down now. Lie down. Lie down. There. Lie down. Lie down. And.
He's like, she missed one. Can I get it? Run! She's tired now.
Good boys.
Look how happy she is. Here she comes.
So fast on the hill.
Woo!
I'd say. Yeah.
Now she's in water.
Anybody got any ideas how